you know, well maintained, well fed, and then looks at himself, wearing a burlap sack essentially. And you can, yeah, that comment doesn't really go down well. Well, you see, you've kind of got yourself a bit of a problem.
Oh, really?
Well, you see, we're all here because of an oath, and I'm not really rightly sure how you're supposed to fit in to this at all. I said you stand right where you are. So I would suggest you start talking, and you start talking quickly.
Talking about what? I can sing you a lovely song.
Okay, I tell you what. You just get rid of that pack you're wearing and them weapons, and we'll put you somewhere safe until we decide what to do with you. Because I don't rightly trust you, stranger.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, give up my weapons. You look like a rough lot. Am I gonna be okay?
As long as
There's
you
your
don't
song.
try anything funny, I vouch that nothing will happen to you. On my word as a Galen.
I suppose.
So what are you doing?
I put my pack down. I'm gonna want all those things when I leave.
Nobody will touch your goods. But I wouldn't get your heart set on leaving.
Okay.
Some of the village men hurry over. They grab you, not rough as such, but firmly, and tie your arms together. And you kind of get frog marched off deeper into the village.
It's a good thing you like them.
All right, what are the rest of you guys doing?
So, Elf, how do you think he's doing?
Trash, you're currently upside down, just as a...
Your face is covered in...
Your beard is a mess.
It is covered in the horse poo-poo.
Oh, he's awake. Let me drop him.
Oh god, I can't do a fucking quiet voice at all. I'm trying to do like a fucking quiet voice for Humongous, but I can't, so... I'm going to use my normal voice, but believe me, I'm actually just whispering.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's not very good at most things he tries, but I've got a good feeling about this one.
Dwarf, you are good with people that look up to you. You are a thing of God, yes? You should go and talk to these people.
I am the best cleric that you know.
Yes.
I would give him a couple minutes. I'll walk over there. I don't want him to, think, he's got to build his confidence up because he's just really not good at most things.
Okay, so time passes. Village seems to quieten down again.
Was he supposed to come right back?
Yes, you should go and look for him. You are the smallest of all of us. They will not see you.
Yes, but for some reason I was laying in the dirt. I don't quite remember why we're here.
It was a crazy old lady.
It's always a crazy old lady.
Oh, the wind. It sounded like Rodriguez.
It is I.
It is I, the wind.
You just hear the wind sigh on the eaves. Theater school.
Oh, no.
I don't like this place.
Now, as you guys wait, what looks like what passes for morning arises, and the mist around you thickens and brightens, and you can see far overhead the pale, wavering, sickly-looking sun.
Well, that's not normal. Well, being the most competent guy here, also a cleric, and very helpful. I might just have to walk in there, bless his heart. I don't want to ruin his confidence, but it's been a really long time.
You should go and save him.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to save him, but I'm at least going to help myself. Osric walks over to the road, doop, 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 with a little Osric strut.
I just want to peek my head round, like really gently round the corner. Or actually, no, I used a little mirror in my fuse tool to watch.
Okay. You step into the middle of the road, and once more, the people around you, as you walk out into the open, are suddenly like, like, the hell? You're one of them go, Galen, there's another one!
I wave over there. Hi! Yes, that's very rude of you, but nice to meet you.
And you see lots of people hurrying over, and a few of them improvising cudgels and other improvised weapons from the burdens they're carrying. And you see a sandy-faced, orange-eyed, golden-haired man, come rushing towards you. He's like, "What are you doing here? Nobody just walked in here, and then there's two of you in one morning. What is going on here?"
I turn around, and I turn back to him. It's like, I'm clearly walking. This is what happens when legs go in front of one another. See, look. Walk forward. Walk back. That's walking.
Is this what a fool, says to one of the men next to him? And they're all kind of like, shrugging, like, fuck the matter, man.
Well, the reason I've come by, it sounds like you've met my friend.
The human!
Well, I wouldn't call him so much a friend as more of a, I wouldn't even call him an ally. He's just a guy I know.
Bestie, man.
Well, explain yourself. How did you get in here?
I walked.
That's impossible. People cannot walk in here.
But really, see, look. I turn around and I came from this way.
Wow, my people can't even ask basic questions.
Wait, these are your people? You know this place? Why are you not out there?
No, I'm talking about us. We're not asking why they're asking.
But he's a dwarf, not a people.
Put down your pack and get rid of them weapons, and we'll take you somewhere safe until we figure out how you managed to get in here.
Well, that's actually why I'm asking. What's the deal with this town? You all look like...
What do you mean, what's the deal? You're inside an oath!
Well, I don't quite know what you mean by that, but I can tell by your common dress, you guys are what, like dirt farmers or something? You're very dirty. It's not really nice here.
Well, it's not really like we can do very much about it when you're trapped inside a pocket dimension, now can we? Now drop the gear and explain yourself.
Pocket dimension? Good use of words. That one had 3 syllables. You must be the leader.
Okay, I have just about had it with you. Lay down your arms, drop the pack immediately, or we're going to have to detain you.
Well, that's kind of rude. I mean, I'm a cleric. I'm here to help.
I'm sure you are, and I'm sure we'll all spend a long evening listening to your explanation for how you ended up here and how you're going to help us. But right now, you're making the people nervous. Please disarm.
I just have my war hammer.
Look, this is just a request at the moment, because we're not in the habit of meeting new folk, and we're not in the habit of just attacking random people. But if you carry on being obstinate, we're going to have to rough you up.
How many are they?
I could see how from your point of view it appears I'm being obstinate, when from my point of view I'm just explaining things to simpletons. However, I don't want any bad blood here, so
you can actually see like a vein starting to throb on his forehead.
How many are the guys?
What's that, Ian?
How many are them?
You probably see about 4 or 5 men, 3 or 4 women, 2 or 3 kids, a donkey. And they're all kind of like standing in a little half circle behind Galen at the moment.
Is there like
best go after the donkey first. He's the most dangerous one.
Is there a so there's peasants around me, right?
Lots of peasants.
I turn to the closest one. You boy.
Hides behind his mom's leg.
Oh no, I meant the tall. I guess you're a lady? Here, I'll give you my warhammer and shield.
Somebody steps forward, but all of them are like kind of like watching you wearily. Drop the pack.
Well, it's got all my stuff in it.
Your items will be returned to you if you're deemed teen of mischief.
I guess. I don't normally trust beggars, but seems like I'm supposed to be here in the first place. Boy.
You hear somebody in the background. Why don't you just punch him in the mouth, Galen?
Well, that's just not very neighborly. I take my pack off. Hey, boy, take my pack. Or
Some of the people step
lady.
forward with rope. Hold out your arms.
Now, what are you going to do with that?
We're going to tie you up and put you somewhere safe.
I don't need to be tied up. If I'm tied, how can I help?
Sorry,
Just-
I'm back.
Get in rope!
How about you just take me where we need to go? I'll follow you, I
Crash,
promise.
roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Very perceptive.
You hear a soft sucking sound behind you as of a foot going into mud.
Oh, hey,
And
buddy.
kind of like from the periphery of your vision, you notice somebody sneaking up on you with a cudgel.
Hey, hey, hey. There's no need for violence. I'm complying. I'm just speaking slowly because you're simple. Okay, I'll take a hold of this rope. Let's go.
Okay, they tie up your arms and two of them start marching you towards the other side of the village. After
Why you
which they
guys-
lead you into what appears to be a storehouse slash improvised holding cell, where you find the tied up form of Rodriguez Fernando.
Oh, hi, Rodriguez. I came looking for you. I could tell by your shocked silence that you're so happy and overwhelmed by seeing me. I just had to give you a chance, but you took too long on account of you're bad at whatever you try to do. So that's why I'm here.
Oh, you woke up. Yay.
You can.
Hans, what do we do now?
I don't know, Professor. We need to. They appear to have been arrested. We should try and maybe break them out.
Hmm. Wait, who just left?
Jafar.
Oh.
20 restarting.
Pretty salty. You got captured.
I don't know how to break them out, though. All of these villagers, they seem awfully suspicious.
They sound and look weak. I bet we could scare the shit out of them.
Also, Hans, what is a pocket dimension?
It's like
They're all
a
nodding
very.
like Arno.
Which one? Both of us?
No, him.
Okay.
You have no fucking idea what that is.
Yeah, that's like 25.
You don't have the particulars of how they work, but you do know that powerful mages have been known to create like little bubbles of reality.
I don't know nothing about bucket
sorry.
dimensions.
It is like a little one of our worlds, but it exists in a little pocket.
What? Like in actual pocket. That is amazing.
That's why they're called pocket dimensions.
So we're actually in the pocket of a wizard.
Yes.
We are
It's
in a
a-
pocket.
Also, is the place flammable? Or
Oh, it's all
inflammable?
made of
Judging by the
wood.
damp, probably not.
So, yeah, plans?
I mean, we could just wait. Or we could go and smash down a wall. Crofler, you are astute. What do you think we should do?
I think he has a pocket dimension in his head.
I don't know. I think we should. I don't know, man. We three together are really scary looking, and they're like just dirt farmers, and I'm not gonna fucking give them my sword. They can fucking forget about that.
I mean, we could just go out there and claim to be the police.
But
They are
they're
dangerous
dangerous
fugitives. Everywhere has police, my friend. How else
Oh.
would civilization exist?
Oh, maybe that's why my family's so fucked up. We didn't have police. Police is the answer to all life's problems. I had
Exactly.
an epiphany.
Wow, what a bunch of popo lovers.
Kill the heretic.
Oh no, it looks like it is maybe Crossler's turn to go out there.
No,
You're laughing very loud. They may hear you.
Oh, fuck.
I was actually
Sneak into
laughing
bush.
directly into their brains.
That's a very bad idea.
Wait, are you talking in my head?
Yeah, I was laughing inside both your heads. I was not laughing out loud.
What the fuck? Another one? I mean, hello.
I think you're right. Maybe there is another Crossler dimension in his brain.
I look at them intently and I tell them in their mind, no. I don't want to go
Oh, it's
outside.
just you, Cruffler, for a second. The railroad's worried.
Yeah, but I didn't move my mouth. I was doing it
It's
inside
like
your head.
it's like the effort of him communicating into both of our brains at once. If I look at like the actual Crossler, am I just seeing like a slack-jawed dribbling idiot?
It's like It's like
Wow.
there's nothing going on there.
I
Jesus
just
Christ.
wave my hand in front of him. Crossler? Hello, Crossler? Oh no, he has been afflicted with the stupids. He has become simple.
Has
Not as
anyone
simple
come
as
to
you.
speak to me yet, Griffey?
It's just you and the dwarf.
So,
You're both tied up at the moment.
I feel
In a room.
like we should go and maybe
I
rescue
start dragging my tin can
Rodriguez.
across the bars. No,
Yeah, let's try to get them out.
The trouble I've seen.
Okay,
so what
okay.
did you learn by talking to them? I
No
learned
one
that they're
knows
simple.
seems to care.
I say we go and try to bust them out.
Okay, I tried doing stealthily.
Okay, roll for stealth checks for me.
I am not going to do this. I am instead going to cast Disguise Self to look somewhat like the simpletons.
Wow!
Okay.
13.
Wow. What about you, Hippo?
Do I have to roll stealth as well if I'm
Of course.
looking like a... Okay.
How many people do you think live in this village?
Oh, good.
I mean, you disguise yourself like a villager, but you kind of like
I'm
googly
walking
eyes that
out.
are like,
Hold on, I got this. I'm walking out. Oh, hello, my friend. Hello, neighbor. Hi. It is me, your neighbor Hans. Hello. Don't mind me. Just walking here with my friends. Don't look at them. We're hiding, you see. Don't mind us.
You
Let's
get
go,
about-
friends.
you get about over here. Where suddenly you're Gavin! More of them! And followed by
I turn around.
The
Oh no,
one
what are
scratching.
these two horrible creatures? And I run. I cast
Yes.
Expedious Retreat on myself and fucking run.
Yeah, I actually have experience to treat myself, and I do it too.
Oh no, he's chasing me. Help me, my friends.
Oh wow.
Okay, so while you guys are like hauling ass, you run past what looks to be a beautiful marble fountain, although now it is overgrown. You can see cracks in it, and like a thick blackish scum on the water. And as you run past it, it goes, "Hey, hey, psst, hey, come back!" As you run past it with expeditious retreat, you and Croffler. The townspeople just go bearing after the two of you, but you know, with your spells active at the moment, they cannot seem to catch up to you. Lily,
I just
they
hide in the bush.
completely miss you as like all of them just like haul ass, you know, chasing these two figures.
Do all of them like fuck off?
All of them like are running after them, like a good like dozen people.
Did I hear the fountain?
No,
Okay, then I'm like, this is my chance, and I start moving towards this shed. I'm not sure if I
direction.
even that direction. Yes.
You directly saw them taken. All right.
Yep.
As you move past the fountain, you're hey, 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 hey.
Is it an
This
actual
man-
noise or in my head?
You're not sure.
Oh, very well.
Hey, listen. I've got a deal for you.
A deal? What kind of deal?
Shh. They're not gonna hear you.
What kind of deal?
Okay, so I'm kind of like, and the voice is like quiet for a moment. Shit, I'm always getting nervous. Yeah, so I'm like kind of like really awesome.
Amazing.
And, yeah, I know, right? And I kind of stuck inside this fountain.
That
But
sucks.
if you let me out, like, I'm then, shit. What do you offer mortals? I don't know, man. What do you want? Like, I'm new at this.
Magical power. Yes.
Sure, I could like get you at least like 2 of those.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, all you need to do is like kill everybody here.
What?
Yeah,
But
like their bloodline like keeps me locked in here, and like my mom's really worried because it's been like 100 years or something, and I haven't
well,
been back home, and you know it's awful. So you know if you could just kill everybody here and then you know let me out, then like I'll hook you with at least like 2 of those like magic power things. Yeah.
I'll have to think about it because they kind of all just like went in that direction, following 2 of my guys or 2 of my friends. So
Oh, yeah,
I'll
yeah,
get
yeah.
back on that on you later, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Just you know do what you can, but you know hurry up because I got like you know I'm gonna be in trouble.
Oh, okay. Do you know how many people I need to kill in total?
Like all of them, like every single one.
Uh,
Like,
do
as
you
long
have-
as,
Do you have like
as long
a
as-
number?
oh, dude, I'm a fountain. I don't even know. Like, you all look the same to me. Like, I don't even know. I can't even count.
Oh, okay, that's something we have in common then. I
Yeah.
can count.
It's like really. It's like your fucking fingers, and then you know if you're a fountain, you don't have any fingers, so you like counting is hard.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. Like, I hate it when I have to count my finger, my toes. It sucks.
Okay. You have to take off your boots. I know.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm gonna get a couple of my friends because they got caps and shit. But I'm totally gonna murder anyone I meet that isn't my friend. So that good, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that'll be it. That'll be amazing.
Okay, I'll go see my friends now. Bye.
You bunkus. Okay, and as you run closer, you hear the forlorn singing coming from the shed / prison. The sound of Rodriguez.
No
His
one
voice.
knows.
Is there like a door?
Yeah, there's a door. I mean, it's closed at the moment.
Is there anyone? Do I hear anyone else inside there? Can I like peek through the door or something?
No, it's like a normal ass, like shittily constructed, you know, bunch of planks with tar smeared over them kind of door. Unfortunately, it doesn't have much in the way of.
Okay, I'll try and stealthily open it.
Okay, it rolls with stealth. Ippo and Ein, what are you 2 doing?
I'm very stealthy.
Like once we get out of the immediate village, is it still just like grassy area or like
Grass,
bushes and
bog,
shit?
the occasional tree that's like stripped completely of all its leaves, you know, blackened like as if hit by lightning.
I look at Hans and say, should we just kill them all?
I don't know. I'm still running very quickly.
Yeah, 25.
Can I just I can like every movement here is a basically a dash as well as
Basically, yeah,
normal
basically.
movement. So can I just like get far enough into the mist that they can't see me and then attempt to kind of like loop around like
Sure, make a stealth
like that?
check. Okay, lady, you ease open the door, peek inside, and the shed has got in one corner like a bunch of bags just like stacked on top of each other, like you know, just like moldy sacks, really. And you see the dwarf and the bard are both tied, you know, arms tied up. Dwarf's arms in front of him, bard's arms behind him, just kind of like standing in what passes for a cell, which is just really like a bunch of bars set into the packed earth that forms the floor of the structure.
And there's no one else outside of these two here.
No.
Okay, then I go and just like get him out. I'm not sure how. I can pick the lock, but I'm probably gonna think it's more funny if I just like rip the bars off.
And
Sure,
Rodriguez,
okay.
that was the third time I saved the city, and they immediately asked me to leave.
Hey guys,
Tell
what's
you
up?
what. Oh, Professor, you're here. Thank goodness.
Yeah,
Oh, hi.
let's get you out. Then I have like another business with a well. He wants me to like kill everyone here. That sounds amazing, right?
Does he do
Maybe let's double think. Wells are notoriously treacherous.
What? Really?
It's a fountain, but yes.
It might be a well version of Osric.
that? I don't know.
Oh no, this guy seems like actually really cool. Unlike Osric,
Okay, he can't be related to Osric. Then you're right.
he was like really fucking cool and understanding and shit. Like really leveled with me, you know?
Well, get us out, and then we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, I'll get you
You
out.
can go back and chat.
Oh, you
Okay,
guys.
so
always
Hippo, how much do you
joking.
roll for stealth?
A whole 6.
A whole 6. Like,
I'm
You
still
die.
screaming, oh no, he's chasing me, help me! Help
like
me, my
you
friend!
duck under the grass out of sight, and they all go, oh, where'd he go? And then you go, oh god, they're still chasing me! Oh, like, oh, he's over there! And they're like all split up, and like half of them start running after you, and the other half are going after Crawford. Crawford, what would you like to do?
I was hiding too, and I rolled a 10.
Yeah, you're like hiding, but like the scabbard on your back's kind of like riding up and sticking up over the grass.
Yeah,
So it's
plus
not
I have
terribly
disadvantage for
effective.
stealth because my armor.
Okay, so what are you
Clunk,
doing?
clunk, 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 clunk.
So there's some of them running at me now, yeah?
Yeah, there's like about like 6 of them running at you and 6 of them running at you, Crawford. Like all like, oh, get back here! Stop running, damn it! You can see one of them is like, oh, I got a stitch in my side! Stop running, you bastards!
The group running at me, I'm gonna throw a thunderstone at them.
Okay, how does that work?
Every creature within 10 feet of the point of impact must succeed on a constitution saving throw or be knocked prone and pushed 10 feet away from that point.
Okay, they're still quite a ways away from you, hey?
Are they? Okay, once they're
Even
30.
if you're double dashing, they can't like, catch up to you that quickly.
Oh, then in that case, I just keep running.
Okay, keep dashing. How long does Expeditions Retreat last?
10 minutes.
What the fuck? Okay, so you both go fucking Roadrunner out into the bog again. Okay, so those of you in the house, Liddy, make a strength check for me.
Uh, 8.
Yeah, no. You
Okay.
like bars are like lol.
But would it be easier?
Oh well, let's do it this the hard way. And I lockpick the fucking thing with my thieves tool.
I love how trying to pick the lock is the hard way.
Wow. I mean, the accident doesn't matter since it's a 1.
You just like shove your whole dagger blade into the lock.
Oh wait, shit, that wasn't my thieves tools. Hang on, guys.
No worries, Professor. I believe in you.
Oh, hold on.
Do you want me to try again?
If you want.
Hold on. I know everything's hard for you because it's not just punching. I'm going to cast guidance. I believe
Does
you can
guidance
try.
have a verbal component or not?
Yes, it does.
Does it have somatic components?
It's no, verbal and S.
Somatic, so no, your arms are tied.
How did expertise on thieves tools get calculated again?
It
Is
just
it-
doubles your proficiency bonus, doesn't it?
How do tools take any like ability like strength into account, or is it just proficiency?
I think it's your proficiency and your thingy, your skill, whatever your skill is with the thing.
Well, it doesn't. Well, it's
So if
just,
your lockpick bonus. So lockpicks will have a bonus from intelligence or dexterity or whatever you normally would have.
yeah, that's wrong. I don't know. I don't know what thieves. Whatever. Let's say it's just +4. For
Thieves tools would fall under. Fuck it. Hold on. Hold on, you bastards. Fifth aid, player sheets, spare hand. Okay, using skills. There we go. Modifiers.
What?
What?
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Ein?
Nothing. I was just the silence.
Oh, I'm checking up an ability quickly. Give me like a second. Because I need to look up your full fucker's things.
It says on Player's Handbook that it's dependent on what the DM thinks.
Okay, yeah, so it's a dexterity check.
Okay,
So it's your
so
dexterity
17.
bonus. Yes, okay. This time, you just like, you don't even bother taking out your thieves' tools. You just like slam your palm into the blade that already jammed into the lock, and it just pops open.
My gosh, Professor, you're good at this. Have you done this before?
Well, I mean, sorta.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Wow,
So, you
good
two,
for
bro.
you.
let's grab our bags and
Oh yeah,
Little
obviously.
body.
I untied them. Christ.
Both of
Okay.
them?
You were really helpful. Thank you.
maybe it is best if we leave Osric here as like a goodwill gesture. Like
I-
like when you leave a hostage with someone so they know you're not gonna try and be bad.
Christ, Rodriguez, I'm not that fucking evil.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Okay, take some of
besides-
this.
You guys would do nothing without me. So let's go.
Okay, so what are you guys doing inside the house?
Doop, 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 doop.
I think we're just going to try and leave ish.
Okay, you pop out of the door, and there's a kid who's like looking around for an adult, and upon realizing that all of them have like started chasing after the creepy elf, and you were like, ah! And she runs into the house across the street, and you see the door
Hey.
slam.
Hey, boy.
They don't know I'm an elf.
What's that before?
They don't know I'm an elf. I cast Sky Self, bitch. I look like a peasant man.
malformed peasant.
Hey, Thunder, can you hear me over here from here? Fuck, no. Damn it. I'm gonna get closer. Hang on, guys. Hey, Fun!
Yeah, well,
Yeah, what is this fountain? What is this fountain? What's this
Hey,
fountain you speak of?
hey, Fun! Fun, man, do I need to kill even the kids? Cause that's kinda like feels bad, you know?
yeah, sorry, man. Like, yeah, you totally need to kill all of them. Like, that's what you hear as well, Matt. You and Osric, if you are near the fountain.
Why are we talking? Why are we listening to Masonry who wants us to kill an entire town?
Cause he's
Because
gonna
of
give me
stuff-
magical
stuff
power.
here, man.
Like,
Yeah,
units.
like you want some like stuff because he wants like what did you want again? Sorry, I forget.
Magical stones? I mean, it was units, I remember.
Yeah, like magic stones. Like if he wants magic stones, we get you some magic stones. But yeah, I'm like trapped. You know, as long as the paladin's family is alive, then I can't get out of here.
So exactly why were you trapped in a well?
Yeah.
Oh man, you know, like when you're like young and stupid, and then you're like your mom's like, no, you're not ready to start practicing on your own yet, and you're like, screw your mom, and then you like go to the mortal world, and then you're like maybe like burn down some villagers, and then those paladin guys come, and then you know you think, ha, like you almost caught me, I'm gonna hide inside a fountain or something to like get away from them, and then their family, they're like, haha, now we're just going to like swear some oath to their god who's kind of like an asshole, and then as long as their family's bloodline endures, I'm like trapped in here. So yeah.
So traditionally, if I was to look at you and you weren't stuck in a well, would you normally have like horns and hooves, a bit of fire, maybe?
Yeah, man, it's like totally sweet, you know, it's like lots of fire.
See, I
Yeah,
told you it was
yeah.
a cool bro.
Professor, come with me quickly for a moment. Just
Okay.
yeah, quickly.
Guys,
Professor, that's a demon in the well.
What's a demon?
Yeah,
good luck
he's like
explaining
a
that.
bad monster.
So? I mean,
Look,
that's
look.
really fucking racist.
Look, you know how we're working for some A grade good guys.
Right, who the fuck do
You
we
know,
even
our
work for?
bosses. You know the bosses with the dreams.
Oh, yeah, those guys. Wait, who are they even?
He wouldn't like those guys.
Oh, okay.
He's actually like a competing guy.
Oh, how do we kill
Yeah,
him?
you can't trust him. Wait, maybe. I mean, let's come back to it in like a couple of hours or a day or two. Give it some thought. We might be able to get something out of it. But on the whole, probably a bad guy for us. Okay guy in general, but bad for us.
Okay, I see. I don't understand, but whatever.
You guys just hear like a faint. You guys still there? Hello?
Okay, maybe we should go and look for the other guys, or we can try and reason with the town people. But I don't know how that's gonna go, to be honest.
Wait. So, okay. Let's go and find the other guys. I was just wondering, because, like, the demon, the whole oath, and this place. How do we get here? This is all confusing. Oh, well, let's go find Hans. He knows all the answers.
You know that witch lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she knows this.
Oh, okay.
Osric, what are you doing?
I'm watching idiots talk to each other.
Okay, so where are you standing?
Hey,
I guess
Rodriguez.
I should probably talk to the
Rodriguez.
fountain.
Do you think we can put Osric where the demon is?
I think that is fine. Yes, I can't see a problem with that.
No. We do the same thing that the demon did himself and went to the well. Can we put Osric there? Or do the same thing?
Like we could just throw him into the well. He's too short.
It's
he
a
doesn't have the
fountain.
time out. A fountain.
It's a very
It's a fountain.
deep
Sorry,
fountain.
I keep on thinking it's a well.
So, hi, fountain. What's your name?
We could.
Oh God, he's. Oh well.
Oh, yeah, man. It's awesome. Nobody's asked me that. Like, you're the first one to ask me that. That's so nice.
Well, I am the most considerate of everybody I know.
Oh, man, you totally seem like it. Look, there's other two guys. I was, like, busy talking to them when the dude that's small took the other guy away. Can you, like, figure out, like... Can you, like, ask them to come back here? Because we're kind of having a conversation and it's really rude.
Well, they'll come back on their own. They're simple creatures. Tell me about you.
So,
how does one...
well, I'm kind of, like, stuck here, and my mom's probably, like, really worried because she hasn't seen me for, like, a long time now, so...
Well, that's...
I kind of need to get back home again.
So how did you make the mistake of getting caught? It would seem like if you're an entity that they would want to put in a fountain, that you would have been smart enough not to have that happen.
Oh, well, I was young and stupid. Well, I'm still young, I guess, but they said I wasn't ready to, like, open my own practice. But I thought, screw you guys, I can, like, do contracts and stuff with models and be awesome. You know, because my brother's, like, had his own practice for, like, a long time now, and he's, like, really successful, and everybody's always, like, comparing us, so I just wanted to show them that I could do it too. And, so then I kind of, paladins, man.
Yeah, you clearly failed. Must feel real bad. How long you been here?
Well, that's kind of mean, but yeah, I totally did. He, like, kind of gets quiet. It's like, oh.
Oh, don't feel sorry for yourself. It seems like you've had a long time to get over it, seeing you've been in this fountain for however long this dimension's been here. So,
can I speak to the other guy again, to, like, the tall guy, because he seems cool?
So what happens when people throw pennies in you? Do you get to keep the penny?
Well, it's kind of awkward. It's like having an itch, but you can't scratch it.
Oh, also, what's it like living with dirt farmers? They all seem really simple. I can only imagine.
Oh god, it's so boring.
Oh,
and nobody talks to me. Like, they've all been, like, taught to ignore me. It's really awful. I sit here, I get rained on, and it's just not a good time.
Well, in their defense, maybe they just don't want to catch your ineptitude. I mean, you did get caught. You managed to get trapped with them. I mean, really. What kind of entity gets trapped with his own quarry?
You guys hear from the fountain.
Oh, don't get emotional, little guy. I'm
What are
just
you
trying-
guys doing, Hippo?
Booking it back to the village.
Okay, you're still getting chased by like half a dozen people, you realize.
At this point, I'm gonna start launching firebolts towards them.
And what are you doing, Ein?
If we're gonna fight them, let's kill them all.
I'm not fighting. I'm just hurt. I'm just launching these bolts of fire in their general direction.
You're just like, jazz hands, jazz hands, jazz hands, you know, while like running around.
Osric sits on the edge of the fountain and starts washing his hands where the mud farmer started touching him. Ah, that's better.
As you put your hands into the water, you like hear a sizzling sound as the acid starts eating into your skin.
Ooh.
The black scum on top of it being corrupted over time by the nature of the entity dwelling inside of it. He's like, sorry, man. It's not really my fault.
Well, what kind of fountain is full of acid instead of water? You really are not.
Look, man,
good
I
at what
didn't
you
choose
do.
to be a fountain, okay?
Yeah, you choose to fail. That's what you choose. Why are you crying?
Fernando and Rodriguez, you guys can now hear soft sobbing coming from the fountain side, and you see that Osric is now sitting on top of it.
I look around the ground.
Osric, stop being mean to the fountain.
I'm just talking to this fountain. You wouldn't believe
That's
how
exactly what I said. Stop being mean to the fountain.
he failed so epically. I don't think
Mm.
he understands how bad he did.
Sure he does.
So Rodriguez, like demons are like bad people, yeah.
Well, it kind of depends. If they work for us, then they're not. But if they're going to
Yeah.
try and betray us, then they are.
So, but yeah, we should really just stop Osric because that seems really fucking cruel, you know.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I might be bad, but I'm not that bad. Osric,
What? I am a cleric.
quickly, come here. We've got an important thing to discuss.
I have to be truthful with everybody, and I'm just telling him the truth. That he's horrible, horrible at what he does, and is probably supposed to be here forever.
Osric, fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. We need to figure out how to get out of here.
You guys see like fresh beads of like water-ish liquid like running down the fountain. Like if a fountain could cry, this one would be crying right now.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, Fountain. Try not to fail at just standing there. Whatever you
Jesus
do.
Christ.
Osric,
Okay, Hippo,
tell me again
you're like-
how you got kicked out of your homestead again.
My homestead?
Yeah, your dwarven fortress.
Oh, that's a funny story. That was the day I saved the world, and they said that I should become a paladin, or somebody who goes out on quests far away from home, to help the world.
My gosh.
Yeah, I
Genius.
know, it's a great honor.
Right, you saved the world? Oh, how?
Well, I haven't really figured that out yet. I kind of ran into you guys right after that.
Right, what? You don't remember how you saved the world?
Oh, yeah. What got me on my quest, yes, I had to help the princess of the castle. She kind of had a really horrible beard and bad breath all the time, and because she was a princess, no one ever said anything. So I said, hey, princess, you got really bad breath. Have a mint. And they said, oh, you're a dwarf of integrity. You need to go on a quest. I often was told that I was a dwarf of integrity. Because
That sounds about right,
I
yeah.
always told people the truth. I'm a cleric after all, part of the job.
Yeah. So we need to try to get these townspeople to stop trying to fight us all.
Well, they haven't
Because
really
we need to
fought
ask
us.
them questions.
Sorry, so while you guys are doing that, Hippo, you're just like shitting out firebolts, right?
Yeah.
And like most of the peasants are like, ah, you know, but they're like still running at you, but like a lot of them are looking kind of wide-eyed and like, oh shit, we didn't sign up for this. You know, we're just inbred hillbillies. You know, they're like running at you. A couple of them are like, quickly, like grab his arms. Maybe that's how they aim. You know, they're like, they don't actually know what the fuck most of them are doing. The only one that seems to be calm is like the orange-eyed gentleman. Who seems to be like pacing after you like a locomotive, like same unchanging pace.
If at any point they get close to me, then Thunderstone.
Okay, Ein, what are you doing?
I'm thinking about just hurling out that spear at them.
Well, if you want, do what you want, mate. What you doing? This is like, stop, damn you! I'm getting tired!
Yeah, I say stop or I'll kill you all.
It's like, no, you need to stop and lay down your weapons. You give it ours. That's not how this works.
I don't care what you think. I'm not giving you my weapon. You're gonna have to take it from my cold, dead body.
Okay, well, tell you what.
Or, which is more likely, I kill all you.
You like see all of them kind of like stop, but off intimidation.
I got a plus. Let me see. What's my plus? Oh, fucking hell. Why I'm scrolled all the way down. Doop-a-doop. I got +4 to intimidation, so that's a 16.
Okay, like stop, and one of them goes, Galen! He said he's gonna kill us all! What do we do now? He's like, I don't know, just think of something. I'm a little bit busy here. And you can see he's like running after Hippo still. So, all of a sudden, they're like, okay, tell you what, like, promise you won't come to the village, and then, like, we'll go chase that other guy. How's that sound? Because I don't really want to get killed.
If you chase that other guy, I will also kill you.
I'm pretty sure I can run faster than you can in that armor.
You sure about that? I was running pretty fast earlier. I can do that again.
You see one of the other guys. Hey, Bill, he's got a pretty good point. He's like, you wait over there, and you see like all of them like turn to each other and like start like discussing.
I when I do that, I unsheath my two-handed sword and I menacingly point them at them. You sure you want to do this?
You see one of the others is like tapping one of them on the shoulder, and it's got his back turned, and they're like, you can see the discussion intensifies. They're like, okay, man, so how about you get to keep the sword, but we just put you in a house until we decide what's supposed to happen?
You're not gonna decide what happens to me. You're like a dirt farmer. Why should you decide what happens to me?
Hey, I'll have you know my great-great-grandfather was a paladin. I ain't a dirt farmer.
You sure look like one.
Well, you try growing things in the pocket dimension to eat and see how well you do. One of the other guys is like, I'm still not clear what a pocket dimension is.
I wouldn't fucking grow things. I would make you grow things.
You see the discussion like intensifies as they all like start chatting to each other again.
I keep my eyes out
like
because I noticed how they were sneaking around earlier.
Okay. But what are you doing?
Still launching firebolts, still trying to run back to the village.
Jazz hands. Alright, you like made like a wide circuit and you can see yourself approaching now from the other side of the village. Which at this point is deserted. There's pretty much nobody in it. What are you guys doing inside of or near the well? What are you guys doing?
Professor, help me out, will you? We're gonna grab some chairs and set up here in the middle of the village in the town. I assume this is like a town square-ish kind of thing.
Well, it's a slightly wider part of the track,
yes,
put it that
we
way.
can just stand there and say nothing. That would be the biggest help.
But how can I tell you when you make mistakes?
You can tell me later, Osric. I'm sure. Just make a list.
Okay, I'll start writing.
And we're just going to sit there and look like Professor, try to look confident and confident with a slight side of menacing.
Okay, mistake number one.
Okay.
Mistake number one, indistinct direction. Got it.
Did he just say erection?
He did, but I think he's writing slash fan fiction.
Mistake
So
number two.
Gay.
Homophobia. Oh,
You guys see as you like carry like two rickety, shitty chairs out into the middle of the road. You see the elf coming around, and you're like, you're just like jazz hands. You know, like fireballs.
Come join us over here.
They're trying to kill me. They're all very evil. We need to kill them all.
I'm just sitting here plucking him a liar.
Like Galen's like, stop, damn you!
I'm still
like chasing after you.
launching like completely unaimed firebolts over my back.
Pretty much. You just hear somebody in the back. Ah, my turn to patch. Why? Okay. And you guys see now as well about half a dozen peasants coming running into the village on the heels of Hans. What do you want to do?
Oh, hi.
Gentlemen. Previous
Y'all could've,
week
like,
when I
skipped to a
introduced
stop.
myself,
How did you get out of the
you
jail?
didn't even stop to talk. You said we were going to chat, and then you locked me in a room. If you had
We were
just
gonna
actually
chat.
chatted like you had said, we would have avoided this entire unfortunate mess.
We would have chatted, but then these other guys ran away, so we're chasing them.
You left me in there for hours.
What? It was like 30 seconds. No.
Hours, I
5
tell you.
minutes.
Time is always longer on the inside of the pokey than outside.
What?
Yeah.
It's a fucking
What's it-
dimension. It's a time dilation.
What?
Now, why didn't we sit down and chat this out? Because it doesn't seem like what you're doing is currently working for anyone.
Well, you do have a point, but on the other hand, you are a bunch of armed strangers, and who knows? Like, you can't just walk in here. This place has been, like, locked down for, like, 100 years.
Yes, we did arrive here on slightly unusual circumstances, but it wasn't
Yeah,
our
and then you,
choosing.
like, broke out of a prison. And then that other guy over there, he's got a sword. He's, like, trying to kill people. Like, you should
Well,
probably go
I mean,
do something about that.
look at it from our side. We're lost in the middle of nowhere. We have no idea where we are. The first people we meet want to imprison us for no
No,
good
we
reason.
said you could have just come, like, all calm, like, and then everything would have been fine. Like, have we actually hurt any of you guys? Like, you
Well, we
burned,
haven't
you
hurt
burned
any of you
Marigold's
guys either.
donut patch.
We haven't hurt any of you guys either.
You made me burn my spell slots.
Oh, that's nothing. We once burned down a whole forest.
See?
Beautiful.
Then you wonder why we want to put you into prison.
Look,
I'm slow coming
That
slowly.
was just a
walking
dwarf.
back.
I will have to say this. That was just a dwarf. He burned down the forest.
Actually, it was Hans.
Hans was
No,
the one
no.
with the acid.
No,
As it
I-
doesn't
I-
fucking set
Forest and
fires.
acid and fire, this is all too much.
Look, that was
What?
that forest was far. That forest fire was days ago and far away.
Also,
Let's
like the
just
fact
sit
that they
down and
haven't.
discuss this rationally.
I also like the fact that they haven't reacted to the fact that Goliath is talking to them.
Why
Dude,
don't
at this
you
point,
tell us?
they're just surprised that they see anything at all. Never mind the
Why don't you
Goliath.
tell us where we are and who you people are, and then we'll tell you how we got here. Grab a chair. I gesture towards the farm stall, the stalls, because I don't know what's around here.
Yeah, that guy can shoot fire from his hand, so...
There is no evidence of this.
You burned Marigold's turnip patch! And
No,
And he,
I
like,
stated
gestured to, like,
this
the
was the
sad
dwarf.
turnips.
This was the dwarf who burned down the village. No, burned down a forest that may have contained a village. I don't know. He is an evil murderer, and we are taking him to prison. Yes, this is our story. I'm sticking with it now.
Oh, he's...
Roll deception. And I will roll sense motive.
That's clearly wrong.
19.
I'm the hero of my
Nat
story.
20.
Oh no!
Oh,
He looks at you and he goes, "Now I know we look dumber than dirt to you, but I can smell something and it ain't the bog."
Yes, it's the dwarf.
And while this has all been happening, I have been slowly walking back.
They're like staying the same distance from you behind, but they are following you.
I know.
see,
Okay, well,
you can never trust an elf.
as-
They always lie.
as we can see, everyone here is quite edgy. So let's just calm down.
You said you burned down a forest.
We did.
Yes,
And he
by
burned
accident.
Marigold's
We were
patch.
fighting some goblins and trying to help a local village. It was just a very dry forest on that day, unfortunately.
We
And
completely.
that guy's got a sword still pulled on like half our people.
But yeah, you were trying to take it away from me,
Just-
and that never
just
happens.
Put the sword back in the scarab. I tell you what, Crawford will put the sword back in the scarab, and you promise not to try and take it from him. How's that?
Okay, but only if you tie up that guy's arms, because he can shoot fire. I don't know if you know this.
I could shoot you where I am right now, and I'm not gonna
Look,
get my arms
look,
I'm
tied.
surprised
he
they have
won't
not
shoot
commented
fire
on
from
the
you unless you
professor.
try to tie him up once again.
Okay, but then he has to sit on his hands. But if he stops sitting on his hands, then we're going to have a problem.
Hold on,
Well, I
let
mean,
me
look,
put
he's
on
not
my
gonna sit on his
gloves.
hands for the entire day. But for now, Hans, do you mind just sitting on your
I
hands for a
have
bit?
put on my woolen mittens. I would not risk setting fire to these.
He does love
Are you
those
lying or are you not lying?
I love my mittens.
Make a persuasion check.
It gets cold in New Elfington.
Fuck. 40.
Persuade 19 again.
You... Okay, well, fine. Seems like you're sincere. Okay, everybody let the guy keep his sword, but keep an eye on them. And you're
All
like...
I'm saying is, if I really want it, you'll all be dead.
Professor, shut the fuck up!
They don't seem to have noticed you yet, Professor. You should hide or something, just in case.
Well, you see, it's because I'm so stealthy.
It's very hard to see you sometimes, yes.
Galen's like, they do realize we can see them, right?
Yeah, yes.
No, they
worry
don't.
about them.
They're really dumb people.
Osric, I told you about the list. Osric, shh.
Okay,
Oh,
wait.
that's right, that's
Okay, wait here for five minutes.
Okay,
And he, like,
5 minutes.
He hurries into one of the other houses, along with another gentleman. And you hear a bit of swearing from the inside, followed by like a pot or something getting kicked over. And then after a couple of minutes, Galen, the gentleman with orange eyes, comes walking out, and he's wearing full plate. And he's got what appears to be a great axe strapped across his back. And you can see it's got the symbol of Palor with the sun symbol engraved on the front of the plate. And the plate itself, while looking well maintained, does have spots of rust in places, like it hasn't been scoured in a very long time. And he like brings a chair over and like sits it down, probably about 15 feet away from you. And like sits down in it. He's like, okay. God, this is awkward.
I just whisper to the Professor. Professor, look, he is a god worshipper. That means he is our natural enemy.
What?
We might have to kill them all.
So, yeah, you wanted to talk, so let's talk.
Yes, so why don't you tell us where we are?
Well, the village doesn't really have a name, because we're kind of technically inside an oath, I guess. So that's the way my dad described it.
Okay. What oath is this then?
It's the Galen family oath. There's like a demon that was like terrorizing a township, destroying people and so on. And so the church sent my dad to go and deal with it. And he managed to vanquish the creature, but it wounded him as well. So he like got really sick, and they couldn't completely banish it, so they bound it into a fountain. And he swore an oath that as long as the Galen family persisted, and he like gestures at the people all around you, that it would be trapped inside there. Unfortunately, we kind of also ended up getting trapped, so we kind of built the village here. And
Hold on,
yeah.
you're
Done
all
goofed.
related?
Yes, unfortunately. And you do spot a striking familiarity. They do have some inbreeding going on here.
It's very much like a play I once saw in Elfington. It's called, I think, The Hills Have Eyes.
They are oddly misshapen.
I know about that one. It's a very famous play.
The people that lived in that, they were evil.
Okay, well, we are a adventuring party. I mean, just the last night we were next to a river.
Burning down the forest?
Ugh, no, the forest had burned down days ago. We had just escaped.
Yeah, we were all sodden
by
from
the
walking
river,
in the
you see.
river.
And we met this old gypsy woman who was playing cards in the middle of a field for some reason, or the forest. And yeah, she kind of did a charity thing with our fortunes, and then we woke up and we were stuck in a bog just like 20 minutes walk from the village.
Oh, that sounds unlikely.
A good day for us either.
Well, how likely is it to trap yourself with a demon fountain for the entirety of your family's life? I'd say you guys are bunglers. But
Well,
that's
it's
just
not like
being
I
cool.
was around back then.
Yeah, but your brother, sister, cousin, grandma was.
Can you like gag him or something?
We have tried.
I wish. I wish.
He eats the gags. That's all we feed him.
So you guys are really stuck? Like, are you just stuck here forever?
Yeah, we've been here for
Really?
like. Yeah, why do you think we don't have much here? It's like there's no trade, there's no
And there's
industry.
nothing else stuck in here. Is it literally just the fountain and this village?
Pretty much, yeah. And like the 2 donkeys that have been
Wow.
around here like since
Sounds like me, like you could leave this place whenever you wanted, but you're bound by your silly oath.
I think he was about to say that these donkeys for immortal.
they've been around since like my great granddad's time.
So haven't you tried to I don't know, finish the job off with the fountain or something? I mean, have
Okay,
you guys
so
literally just sat around here in the mud for generations?
Well, to be
well,
fair,
we've tried. Like, how are you supposed to smash a demonic fountain? I don't know if you know this, but it's not like we have libraries or priests around here that we can ask on how the stuff works.
and the fountain is such a crybaby.
Wait, you spoke to the fountain?
Hey, it was a cool dude.
It's more like he kind of
Oh,
whined
that's
at
not
me.
good. Oh, you guys, really need to ignore him. Did he promise you guys anything?
A lot of stuff, but Dan Rodriguez told me he was a bad dude, so I was like, fuck him. He's chill though.
He didn't
A little bit of
promise
a
me
bitch.
anything. He just told me about how incompetent he was and how poor job he did and how he'll never be as good as his brother. And I just reminded him that these are all facts.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
I know it's a demon, but you're kind of a dick.
yeah. I mean, we keep Osric around because he's like a nuclear option if you want to torture someone.
I
Don't
can
ask me what nuclear is. I don't know.
I can see why you would think that, because you're human and thereby kind of slow. But really, I just
Look,
tell
I'm
the
gonna go
truth.
talk to. Sorry, what was your name?
You can call me
Brendo.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, he is my favorite bard.
Rufferoni.
The great.
yeah, my line is a bit bad this afternoon. I don't know why.
It's all good.
His
You were saying?
internet
I'm
is
saying-
about as good as his barding.
I was saying, my name is Fernando Rodriguez. My
Hello,
friends
Fernando.
call me Rodriguez, and all calls me Sir.
Oh, Sir Fernando Rodriguez. I don't know. You guys are kind of stuck here now, but I'm gonna have to ask you guys to stay away from the fountain. No good comes of listening to it.
Hold on, what fountain? This fountain?
Don't
The one over
worry.
there, I point.
Oh, okay, hold on, let me go and take a look. I walk
No,
over.
no. Hey, whoa! Sit in your hands.
No, I never said I sit on my hands. I put on my mittens.
Don't
I'm gonna
touch
say
the water. It's acidy.
Acid, you said. I run to it.
Oh shit. You go. Then he like gestures for like some of the village people to like follow after you. Okay. Okay, so I really don't want you guys think that we're unreasonable, but we really need you to leave.
Look, if there was an exit, if you could point us towards an exit, we would in a jiffy. But I don't think you guys know how to leave, even if you wanted to.
Like, we can't leave, but we can't come in. People don't just come in here. Surely there must be the way that you know how to get out of here.
Well, have you
I don't
tried
think so.
everything?
Griff, do we still have the cards that Watch His Face gave us?
No.
Oh, okay.
You
So I don't
the
have the
cards.
deck that I attempted to steal.
Fortunately not.
Uh,
Sir.
So,
Look, I am willing to make a proposition. You can settle down here and take some of the women if they all have you as wives, but the dwarf has to stay somewhere else.
Can you tie the dwarf
Um,
to the fountain?
yeah, I tell you what, we're okay with that. Is there a tavern
Oh,
that we could stay at?
No, we don't have need of a tavern because we can't grow any barley or anything.
you don't have
Can't
to
grow
worry
any
about
barley?
me. I find human women
What about wine?
horrible.
We don't have I don't know if you've noticed, and he like looks around at like, you know, the shitty houses that are covered in like black gunk and rotted timbers and the like muddy track
Turn a
that's
vodka,
supposed to
man.
be.
Come on, anything.
I don't. I mean, you're welcome to try and think of something. We pretty
Okay.
much just like purify some groundwater that seeps in from the mud, and he smiles at you. His teeth are kind of yuck.
Okay, well. Are there any buildings that are currently empty?
Well, there was one family got like pneumonia, and all of them died. It's my cousin and his cousin. It was bad.
I'm gonna assume they were all of your cousins, but yes.
Yeah,
Which house?
basically. And he like points across the street to this one over here.
Okay, well, we'll get settled in there then. For now.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
place looks great. All of us could fit in there.
Is there a
Please
basement?
make him stop talking. I mean, there's not, but I mean, it's not like you've got anything else to do, so I guess
Yeah.
you could dig one.
I mean, Osric, you're our best. I think you're probably the best builder of the bunch of us, aren't you?
Well, I am a dwarf, and I know my stones.
I'm pretty sure our house needs a basement if we're going to be able to properly provision ourselves for the winter.
A basement? Not with this kind of soil.
I trust you. I believe in you, Oz. I think you could do anything if you put your mind to it.
I could just go ask the fountain if you want the impossible. I mean, he's already a major mess up. He might be able to do something. I don't know.
Okay, so you guys head off to your home in tow with Osric, I take it. The rest of the village kind of like starts dispersing. You're an object of great interest. Now that, you know, things seem to be not resolved, but at least, you know, at equilibrium for the moment.
Cool.
And a number of the lumpen mishappen females are like giving you the eye.
Oh.
They're like,
Oh, hello, ladies. I'm a bit busy at the moment, but I'll come to chat to you later.
they look at you, you're kind of like, meh. And then they look at you and they're like, he's huge. And they're like all whispering to each other, or you, like pointing at you.
Why are you running away, buddy?
I'm going to our house.
Okay,
I'm assuming that Croffler and Hans know where we're going.
Hippo. You run up to the fountain. And as you approach, you hear a soft sobbing sound.
Oh, no, I was told there was a terrible demon here, not a baby.
Well, this is my fault. Did you hear what the dwarf said?
The dwarf is an asshole. You should ignore him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. Yeah. So, hey, you want to let me out of here?
Why would I do this? They say you're evil.
Well, I mean, potatoes, I think is the human expression. I'm not really sure. Look, man, I've been here for like a very long time, and I'm sure my mom's missing me, and I really need to get out of here. And if you let me out of here, I will give you like, I don't know, what do mortals want these days?
Well, maybe you should. Could you teleport us back to where we came from?
Sure, yeah, like no problem. You just like tell me where you came from, and then I can be like, Shazam.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Well, I mean, it's not like I have anything to gain by lying to you. I mean, I'm literally just stuck in here.
I will be back. I walk off to our house.
Sure. Alrighty, Croffler, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna keep lay low at the moment.
Okay, so you guys are all at your new shelter. Floor is a combination of like mud and, hardened dung. There's what appears to be a rickety table in one corner. It's kind of like shittily built, leans to one side. There's 2 chairs and what appears to be a little cot for maybe was a baby or something. And in the corner, a pile of moldering straw, which is, you assume, where they slip.
So,
Okay, guys.
yeah, how we get out of here? I'm not gonna stay here. I got better fucking shit to do.
Yeah. I'm thinking, guys, that I think having a demon on the payroll would really help our up and coming organization.
Oh, he's kind of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Which means he's probably the least likely to be successful trying to stab us in the back.
Yeah, for a demon, he's kind of weak.
But surely any demon's better than no demon.
No demon, no cry.
No.
I'm thinking that probably the only way to get out of here is to get to kind of end this oath thing, which either means removing the demon or removing the people.
Why not both?
Well, I suppose we could do both, but that seems like doubling up on effort.
Oh, we're making the oath disappear, make the whole place just kind of go like pop, and us with it.
I don't actually know how it works. Hans, maybe? Do you know how these things work?
No.
Well, why would you ask him? He's just an elf.
Well, Osric, do you know how they work?
Of course not. This is well below what I'm intended to do. Why would I need to worry about how these things work?
Well, then that's why I was asking the elf.
Just seems like a fool's
Because
errand,
I
that's all
needed
I'm
some
saying.
useful information.
Did you get it? You got exactly what you should have. Nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in a bad mood.
Maybe if you smash the fountain, the demon will get released, and then we murder him.
We could try. Didn't he say, maybe. I don't really know how fountain possession works. Hey, Osric, you said you were an actual cleric. Do you know anything about this? Or were you not paying attention in cleric school when they went through the possessed fountains? But
I'm more of a war cleric than a spirit cleric.
so wouldn't learning how to fight possessed fountains have been part of your curriculum?
I don't really have any wounds that I can inflict on it. It's stone. I can chip it. I could also banish it, but it really can't, run anywhere away from us. It's a fountain.
Right, banish? Like, the spell banish.
Oh no, I misspoke. It's Bane.
Okay. Because they were talking about failing to banish it while the oath is thing. So if you could have banished it, it would have been really helpful.
Yeah. I could see that.
Okay, then. Any thoughts, Hans? Croffler?
Maybe we should all pray to our gods for some assistance.
I suppose so, but don't they like to help people who help themselves?
Okay, so we kill all of the people and then offer them as a sacrifice.
That would be helping us and
That
them.
could work. That maybe could work. There any other guys? Guys, you got any other ideas?
Not really.
I don't really know much about this besides the fact that the town is incredibly inbred and the fountain is a
You'd
whiny
be
little
doing him
baby.
a favor by killing him.
Does anyone here know much about demon contracts? I'll admit that they don't teach that much at theater school.
You would think that we would know more about it.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know what you're talking about.
That sounds suspiciously like a very enthusiastic denial, Croffler.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Croffler, people who make contracts with demons say what?
Huh?
Okay, he must be
Good enough.
Well, because we could try to get it free. Maybe make it an offer. Let's see if it wants to join us. If it joins us, it might be able to be better than its brother at one thing for once.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of an idiot.
Yeah, but once again, I mean, I would prefer him being inside pissing out than outside pissing in.
I suppose.
Unless, I mean, Professor, do you have an idea?
I don't know. Not really.
Well, I'm going to wait for it to get to night, Griffey, and then I want to go and sneak out and speak to the fountain.
Oh dear. All right. Anybody else have anything they want to do in the interim?
How long are we waiting?
Until nightfall.
What's the time now?
I don't even have
Overcast
to,
and dank.
I don't even have to sneak out. I just look at the fountain and just talk to it.
Oh boy.
I attempt to have a long rest.
Okay. You attempt to have a long rest. Okay, and the rest of you guys are just chilling out, and Croffler, you walk outside. And as you start approaching where the fountain is, they're like, where do you think you're going?
I'm just looking around.
Okay, well, just as long as you don't look near that fountain, you're free to, like, look around as much as you like.
I look straight at the fountain. That fountain?
Yes, that fountain. Now, don't go near it.
I don't have to go that near it.
What? What was that?
I said I don't have to go anywhere.
That sounds awfully suspicious.
No. How is that suspicious?
Okay, well, we're keeping our eye on you, so don't think we won't spot you if you're doing anything sneaky.
Who's sneaky? I
What?
think that's a demon or something.
What?
A demon of New York.
What? I
Ah,
don't know what I like. Turns to, I don't know what talking about.
He's talking about some beta cuck.
Looks over your shoulder to the door where Osric is yelling out into the street.
I
You're
don't
very
know.
strange people.
smile and wave. Hi.
They like hurriedly turn their back and start walking away from where you.
yeah, you better walk away or I'll get him here.
It's like I really hope they find a way out.
I smile to myself. I love being difficult.
Mm-hmm. So what are you doing?
I look at the fountain
Okay.
and
You're
I
looking at the fountain.
no, I go like in a cover, so I like sit to a wall or something. But I look at the fountain
Okay.
and I speak to it. So what's your
Okay.
story?
Through your mind?
No, I'll try it.
It's like, wait. Don't you? Another one? Look, man, so, tell you what. Like, if you, like, let me out of here, then I'll give you, like, ultimate power. Yeah, that's a good one.
I heard that before.
Yeah, so then you do that. So all you have to do is like you kill everybody, right? Except those other new guys because they don't matter. But you just kill all the people here, and then I'm like ready to go away, and then I like give you things.
But what about I destroy that Lufano virus?
I mean, that would also be cool, but then we'll still be like I can walk around and stuff, which would actually be kind of nice because I've got like a cramp in my leg and it's really bad. But
so if I break the fountain, I'll restore your form.
yeah. Then like I can walk around here and stuff, and then I can have like a murder party because I don't think they have like any paladins here.
I think that golden eye one is a paladin or something like that.
Really, I think so. Huh? That's strange.
He was donning his armor the other night.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's like the same armor that other guy used to wear, and I don't know. Like paladins always make you feel weird, you know. When they like get close to you, then you start like feeling all itchy, like you've got like a bunch of mosquitoes all biting you, and it's like awkward.
They're annoying. They're annoying. I agree.
Yeah, but I don't feel that when that one's around. So I don't know, man. I don't think he's a paladin.
This is all very, very strange.
Yeah, but I mean, if you could like,
I go stand up and I whack back in, and I talk to the other guys. So I had a little chat with a little demon thing, and he says if you'll destroy the fountain, we'll restore his form. I don't think that's going to be a good thing for anybody.
Oh, but I want to fight him. I have a fight. Gib.
Sorry,
What's
what?
that?
Gib, fight.
With who?
You said the demon dude get released if you destroy the fountain. I want to fight him. Come on, don't be faggot.
If the professor wants to, I can't disagree with that.
I mean, say we kill him, what happens then? Does he like, how do demons work? If we kill him here, does he like die or does he like go back?
He gets banished back to where he came from, and he can't get back here easily, I think.
Okay, what would happen to the oath thing if, he got banished back to his own place?
I think it would probably be done because that's what the paladin was trying to do in the first place.
Amazing. Let's go murder a fountain.
Murdering fountains. I love it.
Can I just take a minute to pray to our dark gods? Oh, please, dark and powerful gods, please give us a sign. Is this demon fountain trustworthy? Or should we just kill them all?
Roll a D100.
$81.
No answer.
God damn it! No reception.
So, what are you gentlemen doing?
Well, guys, do we want to get the townspeople to help? I mean, if we're gonna fight this thing, it may be helpful to have a few extra people who are willing to dive in front of the demon claws.
I also pray to the demons. It's like, yo, boss people, murder fountain? Yes? No.
Let's all pray. I'm also going to.
Oh God. Group praying.
I may as well.
Everyone,
Oh, great creepy
join-
gods. Can we
join
kill a
hands.
fountain, please? 26.
20.
Nope.
Yep, reception's really bad in here. It must be this pocket dimension.
Yep.
So we roll what?
D100.
That's one health.
No, that's not one half.
No, sorry.
Oh, so close! God damn it!
Close but no cigar.
Hey, should we go talk to the rest of the townspeople?
Nah, they're gonna be like, no, don't do it, it's bad in here.
That man has a lot of armor, and I mean that could be really useful at the front. I mean, if he was distracting him, you could sneak attack the demon. I know how much you like him sliding up next to people and stabbing them.
If they come out, we can just say, "Oh no, we found it like this. What has happened?"
Guys, I don't think you ever faced a demon.
Hans, I know you're good with the chemicals. Could you make something that could just explode the whole fountain?
Guys, by the way, I'm pretty sure we need like magical weapons to hurt a demon, and we don't have those.
I don't actually know how demons work.
They're dangerous.
Osric, do you know how demons work?
Uh,
Being one of them, I say
I'm
under my
not a
breath.
demon. I'm a dwarf, but I can see how you're misguided on account of your simple human. Demons I don't know so much about. Usually I just smite evil things. With my war hammer.
Are you able to bless weapons, maybe?
I could bless you, I suppose.
Don't know if that's the same thing, really.
I'm relatively new at this.
Yeah, I can tell by the amount of useful information you have.
Point out the
So-
fact that you're the one with questions that are impossible to answer, and it's clearly not my fault that I don't have your impossible information.
Guys, do you know if demons are poisonable?
I doubt it.
How would I know this?
I'm just wondering, I mean, if we poison Osric and then feed him to the demon.
Ah, clever.
I don't think it works that way.
Do we have
Sorry,
any
I was saying,
poison?
Hans, are you able to make something that could explode the fountain? Because I'm thinking if we have to break it to release the demon, the townspeople might try and stop us.
Hold on. Let me try something. Can I just throw a acid vial at the fountain?
Oh wait, you guys are walking over to the fountain to go and experiment on it.
I thought we were walking over to the fountain.
Okay.
I thought
You
we were
guys-
I thought we were
having
discussing
a
it, but we can
conversation.
all go walk over to the fountain. I don't mind. Let's escalate this bad boy.
You guys are, oh, hey guys, so have you guys decided what you want to do? And they get hit in the face by the vial of acid. Ow! Really?
Does a fountain count as an object?
It's an object, but it's also a stone object.
Acid melts stone.
Yes, and this thing has been secreting acid for quite some time. Seems
Yeah,
fine.
Different acid.
Do we have any base we can throw at it?
Are you a fucking chemist?
Wob. This kind of base.
Yes, exactly. Let's
Everybody, quickly, everybody. Wob.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going on. What are you guys doing?
We're busting you out.
You can like see townspeople starting to gather and like looking at you guys.
Don't know.
Gans like comes over, is like still wearing zombies. Like, what do you guys think you're doing?
If we kill the demon, you're free.
Whoa! You just hear from the fountain. Kill? No! Whoa!
And
Shh, it is all an elaborate ruse, my fountain friend.
Roll for deception. Boy. Oh shit! I just realized I have really low charisma.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. So what? I'm gonna be like surprise and then kill him.
Yes.
Ah, you guys are like pretty smart. Okay, yeah. Oh no, not the acid! Oh, it really hurts. Oh.
Quick, Crofter and Osric, go and hit the fountain a bit with your big weapons.
no, I'm not gonna roll my sword in the fucking fountain.
Fucking do it, faggot.
No,
The professor's telling you to hit it. Would you fight with the professor? That's an educated opinion.
yes.
Oh no! Ah, the weapons are entering my body. Oh no! He says, even though you guys haven't attacked him yet.
What
You're-
about your axe?
Who's that?
This, like, he shows you the axe. Like, the blade is like dented, like from hacking away at the fountain by the looks of it.
So you already tried destroying.
Duh. Do you think we've just been sitting around here because we want to?
Crofter, I mean, don't you have magical hand beams?
Yeah, I try to Eldritch Blast the fountain. See what happens.
Sure, how much damage is that?
1 times 10.
Go for it. Let's see, immunities. Poison. Okay, go for it. What standard of damage is it? Force damage.
I think it's force, yes. That's a 10, right?
You like blow out a pretty big chunk of stone, like probably like the size of somebody's head, and you just hear him go, "Oh shit, that hurt a lot! Ow, oh, no, you're killing me! Please stop, guys. Are you going to turn on them now? How are you planning on getting me out?"
Hold on, my turn. I wish to science. Is there like
Hold on, hold your turn. What you doing first?
Is there like a hole in the top of it or something where acid is coming out of it?
Yeah, it's like a fountain, so there's like water pumping out the top. Oh, acid pumping out the top.
What would happen if I just dropped a thunderstone in there?
Huh.
Oh, shit.
What kind of damage does it do? Thunder damage, right?
They don't do no damage, but they explode and like with enough force to knock people over.
Sure, drop one in, let's see what happens.
Plop.
No, I have to scroll to the DM's guide where they talk about improvised weapons and spells. Good job.
But it's enough concussive energy that everything within 10 feet has to succeed on a Constitution save or get knocked over and is pushed 10 more feet. My save is currently 14.
Okay. You guys hear a muffled and a bunch of acid just goes spewing up into the air, spattering down on all of you. And you all take 1d6 points of damage. That's 4 points of acid damage. As the acid just comes pattering down like a rain on top of you guys.
Ow! But I was not standing that near to the fountain.
You were pretty near to the fountain considering you all were discussing it.
Oh no, it is fighting back! Quickly, townspeople, kill it!
You see Galen step forward kind of hesitantly, doesn't know what to do, and then it was a huge cracking sound. The fountain slides apart. One piece slowly sliding to the bottom, then falling outwards, and releasing a big gush of water, acid from the inside of it, and it just flows over the sides and patters through the ground and starts smoking. So, did you get it? Did you kill it?
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe? I thought you guys knew what you're doing.
We know better than you do, buddy.
What gave you this impression?
Oh shit! And he starts looking around. You guys see ahead of you near the fountain a dark, almost smoky, small whirlwind start condensing on the ground in front of the fountain. You see this smoky form, somewhat humanoid, but with large protrusions from where the head would be. You can't actually make out any distinct details yet as this thing slowly starts to shimmer into being out of the smoke, and you start seeing these black inlaid eyes peering back at you, a face that looks nearly like a pig's snout that's just been squashed flat against it, and this large maw full of yellowing bent teeth, powerful arms covered in slabs of muscle with a vaguely greenish skin, 3-fingered claws, kind of hunched over, almost like a gorilla, looking at you guys in front of the fountain. And so I'd like you all to go and roll for initiative for me, just for the sake of, so we can do everybody's actions in turn, regardless if it's dialogue or whatever we're doing. And I need to quickly pull up. Where's this stupid thing?
Oh, glorious.
I got 19.
Glorious. Hold on, I'll get them from you guys
fucking hell.
In a second. In a moment, I will be on top of you. This will do. Bonk. There we go. Just make it a little bit smaller so it's more to scale. Okay, so who's got the 19?
Me.
Okay, next roll.
11.
Okay, next one.
15.
What's that, Trash? Take the mic out of your mouth.
15.
Okay, next person.
4.
Wow. Amazing. Alrighty. So, he goes, oh, man. And you guys can see, like, the mouth is kind of like flexing. He's, like, rolling his shoulders. And, like, oh, that was just great. Whew. That hurt. That smarts. That's, like, really painful. So, are we gonna, like, kill all these guys now, or what are we doing?
It's not too late, guys, to turn on the townspeople.
It's up to you.
Well, I'm not the one who's acting first here, so it's all up to Mr. Hippo.
Well, let me think about these. I throw a thunderstone into the middle of the villagers.
Wow. Okay, make a... What is that? What is the save they need to make?
14 Constitution.
Okay, hold on. I need to roll initiative for the demon as well. Wow, they rolled a 1.
Or they will be knocked prone and knocked 10 feet away from the point of impact.
Okay. Let me just roll for Galen separately, because he needs to do his own thing. Damn it, come back here.
Immediately after I throw it, I also do an air high five towards the demon.
Okay, he needs to actually be lower. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Galen's 12. Villagers rolled a 1. Because they are bad and should feel bad. Okay. So, the thunderstone detonates with quite a lot of force, knocking the small crowd of people who really weren't expecting this to the ground. Let's just pull up some random ass people that we can just use as game. Thank you. We could just use these, I guess. This is fine. Just use those. Bam. So we can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, small crowd of villagers that are gathered to watch what the hell you guys have been up to. You just, like, chuck the thunderstone. What's the range on the thunderstone?
10 feet.
10 feet, okay. So you catch this group of 4 of them, like, knocking them to the ground. We'll just use that for Galen. It's fine. And Galen goes, I knew I couldn't trust anybody that wasn't family. Okay.
Inevitable betrayal.
Trash, your turn. What are you doing?
Well, I don't have my hammer.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, why didn't you have your hammer?
Okay.
Or did you leave it in the house?
No, I will have grabbed my hammer. Like, well,
I mean,
time to eradicate some inbred hicks.
wow.
And
How's he doing this now?
this,
Yay.
I guess I'm close to this guy here.
That's Galen.
I will
He's like, oh, dwarf, I'm going to enjoy kicking you in the face!
Oh, we'll see what you can do, sweetheart. And I cast Inflict Wound.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's a touch attack, isn't it?
yes, it is. I'm going to touch him with my hammer.
Roll to your attack.
That's a 15.
Make a melee spell attack against the creature.
4.
Can reach.
Well, to hit, would
That's
be
gonna
+4.
be-
That's a 19 to hit.
19, that's definitely a hit. On a hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage. So, roll for the damages.
A 3d10 or 3d6? It's 3d10 now.
3d10, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh boy.
What the fuck?
That's
1825.
and let
Yeah,
me...
you guys just see Osric just like reach over and just like hammer into his chest, and the armor seems to hold fine, and you know, it doesn't seem like he really did anything. And then suddenly you just see this like awful purple glow, and you see Galen's face just become desiccated, and he drops like a rock down,
Alright,
like he is out.
who's next?
What the hell? 25 damage is a lot. Okay. that's one dead fighter. Okay, Galen's not going to go. Letty, your turn. What are you doing?
Amazing.
That's unexpected.
Never underestimate the power of Osric.
Can I move where like some of the destroyer? Actually, I'm thinking of, since I'm a rogue, I can hide, and I can do it as a bonus action, right? But can I in one turn hide and then try and pick off one of the villagers, like try and do a sneak attack on them at range?
Well, movement, bonus action, action. Yes, you should be able to do it.
Okay,
So
so
you run in behind the fountain to break line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
Make your stealth roll to see if they're all like, oh my god! You know, like they're all like focusing on the demon.
6 + 7.
Okay. So what's that? 13 for you, eh?
12.
12. Okay, they're all the 4. So yeah, none of them spot you.
Okay.
They're all like fixated on Galen going down and the big ass giant monster thing in front of them.
So that being hidden and attacking someone who doesn't know I'm there gives me advantage, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so
I look at the closest peasant and said, "I'm sorry, did I just kill your father, cousin?"
Well, technically, I suppose.
14 + 5, so 19 probably hits a villager.
Are you shooting with the bow, or are you using?
Shooting with the bow, yes.
Yes, you definitely hit the poor villager in the throat.
What was my bow? There we go. This is total overkill for a villager, but whatever. Here we go.
Wow.
That is 15 points of damage plus 3.
It's like his throat just like explodes outwards, Joffrey style, and just fucking goes down like a sack of rocks. As you put an arrow straight through the throat. Jafar! In like a few seconds, you guys have released a demon, killed what was apparently a paladin of, you know, Lathander, and shot a villager in the throat. What would you like to do?
You see these group of villagers right here?
The ones that are all prone from Hippo Stone, yes?
Yes. How big is the area that they're in approximately?
These 4 grouped together here is about 10 feet together, roughly. This one is more on the outskirts. Using the little village stand to hide behind.
Okay, so they're roughly 10 feet apart.
Well, yeah, this is about a 10-foot circumference, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, no, that's not too useful then. Then I'm just going to, blah, 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 blah. I suppose I'll just pick out my bow and shoot one of them.
Wow. Big move, bro. Okay, go for it.
4. Wang.
Wang.
Sorry, guys, we did sword fighting in theater schools. I cannot bow and shit.
Okay, you miss valiantly. Iron, your turn. What are you doing?
Iron muted.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes.
First, we free the demon. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on myself.
Okay.
And you're gonna protect yourself from good
and evil.
No, you can only choose.
No.
Isn't it choosing?
No, you not choose. It's evil, good, and evil.
Well, hold on. Let's have a look. Concentration up to 10 minutes. Certain types of creatures. The protection gods are. Okay, so what are you picking? Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead?
Fiend. That's obviously a fiend.
If you think so, that's fine. Okay. So you like cast protection of evil on yourself against evil from fiends on yourself, so you can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. Okay. And you can still move if you wish to move.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
I move in. I've try to get to a better position so I can slay something next turn.
Okay, so you start running forward. Alright, villagers' turn. More villagers start running in, hearing the kerfuffle going around, the sound of thunderstones going off. He screams of, "Oh my god, you shot my brother's cousin in the face!"
How many of the brother lovers live here?
If you recall, directly earlier, there were about a dozen of them chasing Hippo and Iron earlier.
I was.
They start coming running over like, what the hell's going on here? There we go. They're like, stop! And you can see they're like, some of them are like picking up like rocks. A few of them are carrying cudgels. One of them's got like a some kind of like bulbous fruit nub thing. Like none of them are really particularly well armed. What's that, Hippo?
Just changing Discord server because my ping's unusually high.
Unusually high? Are you good?
I don't know. Am I sounding robot-y?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, that's weird. I've got like a 400 ping.
Yeah. Alright, so they all come running across. The ones closest to Crossler are all going to like engage him and be like, "You fiend! You killed Galen! You'll pay for that! Rah, hillbilly!"
You're wrong. I killed Galen. It only had to hit him once.
So they're all like coming rushing over here to try and like get in on the action. Okay, Galen's still down. These guys over here are going to like start throwing produce at you guys. Like the little bit of shitty like stuff they managed to grow in the peaty bog soil here. They're going to start throwing like tubers basically. Wow, that guy really doesn't want to fit up on a fucking table, does he? Okay, my Discord ping is also my tabletop sim ping is also enormous.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Griff. I don't think you choose. I think it's all those types.
No, it isn't.
Yes,
No,
it
it
is.
isn't. Against a certain type of creature, so it's not all types of creatures.
Yeah, certain. Those fucking. Those
It's not
are
all
all.
of mine.
So
I wouldn't understand
irrelevant
it
at
like
this
that.
point. Irrelevant. If you really want to be particular about this, I'm going to say you need holy powder or powdered silver and iron, depending on what spell you're using. So pick. So the villagers start throwing produce at you guys, which obviously doesn't make for very good projectile weapons. The four here in the back are going to throw at Rodriguez because Rodriguez attempted to fire at them like a dick. Since they're using improvised weapons, you guys just start. It starts raining like tubers and rocks and things, but none of them hit you. It's just like falling all around you, smashing to the ground and splattering you in sauces and disgusting fruit. The three ones closest to
Someone's thrown
Crossler,
fruit at me since my first night in theatre school.
the ones attacking Crossler, all three of them miss being dirty peasants, and none of them unfortunately managed to land a hit. So your new friend that you guys have released from the fountain is going like right up to his like full height, and he's going to like stomp over here to the villagers, and he goes, that was like coins you guys threw at me and those rocks, they're like really annoying. And you see him just like pick up two of the villagers by their necks and just smash their heads together, just crunching them like really soft fruit. Hippo, your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, there are far too many of you stood up. Let me remedy this. I'm gonna throw. I'm sorry about this, Croffler, but I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm gonna throw a Thunderstone at the big clump around Croffler and Osric.
Sure. What's the save on that?
14.
Let's see if they can pass. Crossler needs to make one as well, eh?
Yep.
Okay, they get a 7, so they fail. So they get knocked backward, yeah, and then fall prone.
They are prone and 10 feet away.
They're all like.
And I think so is Crossler.
How much do you roll, Crossler?
5.
5 in total.
You have no Constitution saving throw bonus?
Yeah, but it's not gonna be like 9. It's the 14th to pass, right?
Okay, Crossler is also like thrown into a building, just like almost going through the wall, kind of like launching into it. He's like driven into it like a shitty pig. Okay, Bo, you've got a whole bunch of prone people. What would you like to do?
Run to take cover behind the corner of this building.
What a bastard. Okay, so you go down the corner to hide. Alright, Trashy, your turn. What would you like to do?
I look at these huddled masses
Well, more like flung masses, but yes.
with disgust, and I cast Divine Favor
On yourself.
on myself.
Okay.
Oh, dark gods, let me smite these inbred hicks so that I may end their suffering and their existence.
Okay, so you cast that on yourself.
Yes.
Okay, anything else?
I go and whack the closest one with my hammer.
Okay, so he's prone at the moment, so you can easily hit him.
Do I have to roll a check?
Oh, you need to roll one attack. It's just easier because he's prone. Your advantage against the prone target.
It's a 16.
That's definitely a hit. Roll damage.
That's 1d8 for the Warhammer because I'm using a shield, and 1d4 from the Divine Favor.
Okay. You like blab, just smash in the face of the poor villager, just brains and bits of skull everywhere.
That's a 9.
Okay.
And I move over to the next one.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's Trashy's turn.
I get. No. I can do a bonus action attack.
No, you've already used your bonus action to attack because you can't cast spells and attack in the same turn normally.
But it's so much cooler if I can.
Yeah. Okay, so, lady, your turn.
Yay.
Most people are prone there. Pretty much everybody prone has disadvantage against you, so you can sneak attack them if you want.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll just walk up and just like stab. Just like pretty, like casually, just like collecting leaves or something.
Just walk over and shank a peasant in the throat.
Yup.
You're a terrible person. Alright.
6 plus
roll
5.
to hit. Okay.
11.
Alright,
Does
how much do you
11
roll to hit? 11, yes.
Okay.
Full hit. Okay, poor peasant gets eviscerated. They only have like very little hit points because peasants.
Yeah, so it's like casual stab to the throat.
Jathar, what are you doing? You just saw like all of these poor fools get knocked prone and shanked and crushed alternatively.
I'm just gonna shoot another one with my bow.
Okay, go for it.
And I start singing what 19.
What? Okay, you definitely hit. Roll damage.
This is the only problem is I actually have no idea how much this bow does because I picked it up with a goblin.
D6, I think.
1d6 is the short bow.
Cool. 4 damage.
Plus your dex modifier, right?
Oh, then it's 6 damage.
Alrighty.
And I start singing that age-old ditty. Do you want to build a skull pyramid?
It is a plus your dex modifier, Griffey, right?
It is.
I think so, yes. Okay, you
Build
punch
a
an arrow into the poor creature. He's like, oh! It like, looks like he's like swaying on his feet. He's like, why would you do this? But he's still alive. Ian, your turn. What are you doing? You're like currently prone, like pile driven into the side of a wooden structure.
If I stand up, can I still attack someone?
Well, you could stand up. Hey, Par, are you sure you don't get your dex bonus onto it? On the damage bonus?
I don't think you do.
Pretty sure it does.
To hit is combination of your
Dex.
No,
dex bonus and proficiency, and damage is purely from the ability. So like dex, if it's a finished weapon. If it's not a finished weapon, it's strength.
Yeah, but this is a bow.
Oh well, these.
I'm pretty sure you do, but I'll double check later.
I might, yeah, it might be.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Dex damage bonus is to hit bonus though. I know you get that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, if you leave yourself out of the structure, you'll only be able to attack next turn, unfortunately.
Well, I'm gonna stand up and be all pissed off, look at Hans and say that was unnecessary.
You cannot see me, I'm around the corner.
You just hear from around the corner, you cannot see me! Okay, so, villagers' turn. They're all gonna, like, pretty much take the turn to get up to their feet and, like, try and get their bearings. Drake's turn. Drake's gonna walk in here. He's gonna use his first action to just, like, smash the villager into the ground. And then he's just gonna go and just breathe out a wall of green fog that you guys washes over the villagers. Let's see if they can make a Constitution save to save their life. No. And you just see the villagers start melting into like little puddles of dissolving clothing, skin, and bone. Guys, oh man, I wanted to do that for so long. You know, they've been getting uglier every generation.
That would explain it. They're horribly inbred.
Yeah, that thing.
Which only makes
Okay.
their inability to get away from them even more embarrassing. I mean, their IQ literally went down every time
Jesse
they
easily
had
just
a
kills it
Shut
off.
up! Shut up, Osric!
You just see him like kind of like turn around, like, I'm sorry, what?
I'm just saying.
Hippo, your turn.
Okay, I use all of my movement to get as close to this last guy as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And you splash acid in his face.
You know how I said I'd keep my mittens on? Well, the mittens are coming off. And I take my mittens off and then cast Fireball.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
I would have loved it
19.
if you had rolled a 1 there. Like,
Yeah, so would I set fire to my mittens. But yeah, 19.
Yep, that's definitely a hit. The damages.
3.
3 points of damage. He goes, oh my god, not another arrow. Oh! And like falls over like with both you. With an arrow from Crawford and the acid and everything, and he's dead. And he was like, oh man, thanks guys, but, well, not the dwarf, fuck you. Thanks guys, this is awesome, but we like totally need to go find the kids they've hidden around here because I can't really
Not the younglings!
I can help with this. I start hurling alchemical fire at every building.
I don't know
Wow.
why you gotta be rude. I'm just saying. It's just
You just
true.
you see the demon kind of like twitches whenever Osric talks, like he like almost unwillingly wants to just step forward and smash him.
Don't worry, you'll learn to tune him out.
When attacking with weapon, add your ability modifier used to the attack roll and to the damage roll. So yes, it is to bows as well.
Okay.
Unless it's a spell. If it's a spell, other effect deal damage to more than one target, then okay, whatever, it's fine.
Okay.
So, Hippo, you throw alchemical fire at this building, and it's damp, so it doesn't take immediately, it takes you a couple of vials. But eventually
Okay, I
it
got
starts, like,
infinite vials.
eventually it starts burning. Same goes for the house next to you guys. Are you just like walking around town, tossing them at the walls?
Yes.
Okay, you guys see Hans busy like walking around, just like tossing alchemical fire. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I would say, well, this job's not gonna go any faster if we wait for that damn elf to do his job. Come on, crybaby Cotton, let's go kill everything.
He's going to just like casually make a melee attack on you as you walk past him from just like talking shit constantly.
He can try.
Casually.
He casually crushes your
Can
skull.
and
You like feel like a swish. It's almost like at the last moment he thinks better of it and like pulls the blow.
I keep walking. That's what I thought. Now come on, let's go.
Wow. Pushing his luck.
Okay. I would like for you to roll initiative for me, Trash.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh!
It
In
begins.
the face.
12.
Any bonuses to that?
That is with the bonus.
Oh. Well, what did he roll? It's a look. Lots. Okay. So, he's really sick and... No, you got your back to him, boy. This is your Mr. I'm going to walk past him because he's a bitch.
Oh, wow.
He's really sick and tired of your bullshit. Like, completely and utterly. So he's just going to do a charged multi-attack.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
You better trip and fall in front of me.
Almost. Fucking hell, that's so terrible. So yeah, that's fucking awful. So he like runs at you to try and like just swipe at you from behind, but you feel like the air rush over your head as like an enormous claw just goes sailing past. Second one, it's just fucking awful. Like slams into your side, like spinning you around so you can see him, but your armor turns the blow. It doesn't do any damage.
What do you want?
Can you just shut up for like 2 seconds?
Hey, calm down, buddy. I know you've been through a lot. Let's go kill these children and get you out of here, okay? Forget.
Ah, so condescending! Are you going to do anything in your turn?
Well,
Other than talk? Because if not, he's going to smash you now.
Oh, he's gonna try to smash me? Do I get the sense that he's really tired of my bullshit?
He might. Well, if you're Osric, no.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Hey, don't...
Guys, I put a gold piece down. Well, no, I put a silver piece down on the demon.
Okay, I warned ya.
Excuse me, Mr. Demon. This doesn't affect the outcome of our deal, no? We're still friends.
Not now!
I will...
Okay.
I will use... What is it? I'm going to attack him with the hammer. Inflict wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we get lucky.
Go for it.
Ooh, that is a 12.
You, slam the hammer into his chest, it does nothing.
It's
It's literally like hitting a spongy mass.
But I have the divine damage and the necrotic damage.
You have... are either of them concentration, or is it only the one?
Only one. The other one is instantaneous.
Yeah.
Inflict
The divine... How much does the divine favor add to your damage?
1d4, not much.
Sure, roll for that 1d4.
One.
He goes... That hurt.
Calm down. Why are you so mad?
It's okay. 19.
Ooh. I think that's a hit.
Alrighty. Slams down with his claw in like a fist shape. And he rolls 2d8 plus what? Plus 5. Oh wait, that's a d4. Why am I rolling a d4? Where's the d8s? I'm gonna use your d8, lady.
Oh no.
1. Oh, wow. 8, 5, 13 plus 5? 18 points of damage.
Knocks me out.
As the fist just slams down into you to try and drive you into the ground. The second one. Come on, Ein dice. Oh, that's not good. What's that? 6?
18.
That's 11. Yeah, he second hit slams into you, but the armor manages to hold the blow. As he just drives you into the ground. He's like, ah! How's it looking from down there now, little man?
It is quite painful. You're a hurtful person.
Wait, how much XP do you have, Trash?
I had 20. I had acid on me.
2. Oh shit. So you took 18.
Yep, I'm -2.
You just hear the dog go, "You hateful person!" Falls drowned. Unconscious. And you guys can see he's kind of standing there contemplating whether or not to finish him now.
Do it, faggot!
Wow. What the fuck? He turns to you. What?
Do it, faggot!
I'm so sorry, Trash.
I thought it was with you guys.
I mean, he follows us around. We never asked for this.
I mean, are you guys sure?
I did just burn down a village full of children. We are very evil. We may be more evil than you.
You say that as you're walking around, just tossing alchemical fire on the building.
Hold on a second. I think I see one. I see a child scrambling. Firebolt. Hold on. Where was I? Oh yes, we are very evil. You see.
Jesus Christ. Hey.
You could use that little dwarf as your instrument of the destruction. You know how effective he is in driving people nuts.
Or you pick him up and use him as a hammer.
I'm all for due process, so you guys are kind of making me feel a bit awkward here. Damn.
Oh. This hurts.
Oh my god, is he talking? No, he's still unconscious, thank god. I thought he was talking for a second. Okay, show of hands, like, should I just, like, kill this guy, or?
Do it, faggot!
Okay.
Sorry, I cannot direct hands. They are full of vials of fire.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Bard?
I'm just standing here stringing my lyre, just pretending I'm not hearing anything.
So, hey, you with the thing. Should I, or do you want him?
You could use him as your instrument of destruction in the mortal world.
Oh, no, hell no, he's so annoying. I don't want to ever see him again.
You don't have to see him, you have to say him something, and he'll go and cause mayhem. He's effective in doing that.
Is he? He just seems annoying.
People drive nuts, and people do nut things around him.
He hears an echo of my voice. I drove you to a rage just by saying the truth.
I'm kind of worried by also its unconscious voice. It's becoming more and more like a little knuckle.
Are you trying to kill your character?
It's like, at this point, I have to say it's probably Trash's choice.
No, I would rather not die. I think Osric is hella fun, but it's not up to me.
He's like, he like kind of gives you a kick in the side.
So
I tell you what, why don't you just not give him something cool for this? That'll show him.
That'll really annoy him. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. And he like walks over and like smashes his way into one of the buildings, and you hear from inside the screams suddenly cut short.
Oh, I missed some.
Yeah, that's okay. They like sometimes burrow down like squirrels. It's really annoying. Oh, okay, yes, that's awesome. Now you guys are like, when I was like in there, and you guys were like, yes, we're totally going to kill him. I was like, oh man, this is really going to suck. And then you guys were like, haha, surprise! And then you like totally killed this villagers. That was pretty cool.
Told you!
Yeah. So, like, I can, like, okay, so, like, any minute now, this place is going to, like, stop existing if we've killed all of them. And then, like, I think we should, like, all go our separate ways. And then I can, like, give you guys something cool, though, because you guys are pretty okay.
Sounds good.
You're pretty okay yourself.
Yeah, man. It's like, oh, holy shit. Like, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Like, when I get back, you have no idea. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get my license, because, like, I really want my own practice, but man, like, if, oh man, this is gonna be
If you
bad.
need any references from professional academics, me and the professor here can provide them.
Oh, yeah, that actually would be really nice. Like, I can, like, tell people that you were, like one of my clients, and then we just say that you have like a contract with me, and then they will be like, wow, you like 5 mortals who like burnt down a whole village, and yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea.
And while he's chatting, I'm like, we're actually planning to be on the up and up. So if you ever need to do business in the future, I just hand him a card. That's slightly acid proof. You know, like, just look us up.
It's like really fucking awkward for him because he's just got these like 3 enormous fingers on every hand, and he's just like,
Rodriguez, I don't think he has pockets.
Look, I'll tell you what, and he like breaks one of the clawed nails off. The thing is probably like the length of a dagger, and like hands it over to you. Like,
oh, thank you.
Like, take this with you guys, and then if you like wanted to talk to me, like just take that and smash it to powder. And then I will like know, hey, you guys want to talk, and then I can come and appear to you.
Sounds good. Thanks, man.
Yeah. That's. And then if you guys say you're my clients, then like even if I like, then I could be like, yeah, I need to go. I have clients, and then people will be like, yeah, he's important.
Oh yeah, we understand.
Yeah, that's good. And as you guys are like standing there talking, the world's like starting to waver, almost like a mirage. And gradually, over the course of the next minute or so, the surrounding mist, the boggy ground, the burning structures, the smoke all disappear, and you guys find yourself standing in a clearing, not clearing, in the woods, a few steps away from your camp.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, oh, so this is where you guys came from. Like, damn. It's like expecting something a bit more, I guess.
Oh,
you gotta start somewhere.
It's a fixer-upper, yeah.
we had to make camp here because we burned down the forest.
Like the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Pretty much, yes.
It's
whole
filled with
thing.
goblins and shit as well.
Oh man, goblins are hilarious. Why'd you guys burn them?
Oh, we're
Well,
Trying to kill us.
We did try to
Oh.
enslave them. You know how things go.
Oh yeah, it's totally cool. What you guys actually should do is like you need to have like a dark god, and then you like have the goblins worship him, but it's actually me. And then I just tell them what you guys want them to do, and then like you just have them sacrifice them to them occasionally for me, and then yeah.
That could work.
That sounds like you wouldn't have like a magical statue you could talk through or anything that we could give him?
Oh, dude, I can like. Well, you'll have to find a statue. I don't actually have statues, but I can like inhabit anything. Like that's how I like ended up in the fountain.
Oh well, we might give you a call, man.
Yeah, and then we can like work on like something beneficial, like some business. Oh yeah, you guys probably want like a reward or something. I kind of lied when I said I could give you like ultimate power, but I kind of thought you guys would. So like maybe I can give you something else.
Fountain.
Like what?
You were trapped in the fountain. If you had unlimited power, you probably wouldn't have been.
Yeah, I thought you guys would probably figure it out. Like the villagers, they're pretty dumb. They never figured it out.
They were
So-
quite inbred.
I can maybe give you guys.
Well,
like,
yes, the dwarf is injured. I'll wake him up when you're gone.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. That would be great.
If only
Like,
he wasn't so shitty at being a demon.
like, is it wrong that every time he says something, I really want to kill him?
No,
No.
that's
No.
absolutely natural. I would be worried if that wasn't your reaction.
It
Oh,
hurts so
okay, let's
bad.
go.
I'm so surprised you were
I
successful.
shoved some leaves in his mouth.
So what? Yeah, like so I suppose I can like try and give you guys a boon or something. Like, can you just like think of something and then I'll see if I can like work it up. Like I am like magically speaking not really that limber. If you know what I mean.
You wouldn't have like
You're
pendants
doing
you
it.
could give us that allow us to talk to anything,
I can
like
do
you
that.
know general languages, because we tried to enslave those goblins and we couldn't understand shit. It was
Oh
very
yeah,
confusing.
like do you want one? Like I can make one
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, that would be useful.
Oh yeah, sure. And he like holds up his hands and like kind of like cups them, like as if he's got something hidden inside. And then when he like opens it up, inside you see an amulet that looks like a snarling wolf's head carved out of obsidian.
Ooh,
Yeah,
thank
just put that on. That you like you can understand anybody pretty much, and like when you talk, they'll hear you as well. I'm not really
Oh,
sure
thank
how it
you.
works, but I heard it's pretty useful. And then you guys, like, do you guys want one too? Because I can like make another one if you want one.
Well, maybe you could just make me something cool. See what you know. I don't do the damage. I like being sneaky, or the smarties. You make me the more utility man, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I actually have a thing that I took from some guy that I set on fire once because he was
Oh,
like,
how useful!
yeah, like he's like one of those church robbers. I'm not really sure how. They like work for the church. They like burgle temples. You know, like you have like a nice temple, and then people
Oh,
worshiping
what
you, and then they come
scum.
steal. Yeah, I know, right? And he holds up his hand again and like cups it and opens it up, and he gives you a lacquered wooden box. He's like, so don't worry, it won't run out. But so you take some of that stuff in there, and then you smear it on your face, and what happens is it makes you invisible, but as long as you don't move. So you can like use it to hide from people, or if you're like waiting to ambush somebody, you could just like smear it on you, and then, you know, when they walk past, you're like and then you kill them.
Okay, this is neat.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like that, it's a bitch
Hold
to
on,
find.
hold
somebody.
on. I have a great idea. I put some on right.
You see him like as you smear it on his face, it like his form disappears. You can still hear him whimpering occasionally, but you know.
Ah,
won't
Much
see
easier
him.
now. You don't have to watch him.
surprisingly
Yeah.
good medicine, I don't. His magic actually works. Fast.
Yeah,
You-
so that's you.
Do you have anything I could use as a weapon?
I mean, I suppose you could use anything as a weapon. I mean, I can make your weapon better, like, if you want me to, like make it better. I can try and make it better. Yeah, yeah, give me your metal thing.
Hand him my sword.
You see him, like, take the sword and, like, bite down into his palm, and you see, like, some ichor start dripping out, fizzing it a little bit, and he runs it down the length of the blade, like, on both sides, almost like he's polishing it with the open hand, and he hands it back to you. Yeah, there you go. And that'll do the job. Like, that'll cut through, like, most thing.
Thank you.
In game terms, it just adds D6 acid damage to the weapon.
Another D6?
Yeah, D6 worth of acid damage.
Wow, so it's 3d6 now.
Yeah, and then, yeah, Professor, you're, like, pretty cool guy. Like, do you want something to help with, like, counting? Because I have a thing that I've been working on. Like, I had a lot of time to think, like, if you want help with counting stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Something else.
Totally counting stuff, yeah. You know,
Yeah,
will that, like, make my brain meats better in general?
I don't know. Like, I don't even think I have one of those, so...
Whatever, fuck it, let's do it.
Okay, yeah, it's totally... So you won't have to take off your shoes. It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
And then he reaches into his like hand again, like, and then opens it up, and almost as if he's got some like string or something between his fingers, and like stretches it out like there's an invisible clarinet or something that he's really playing. And you see a wooden square in his hands, and he like hands it over to you, and you can see the front of it has got like a whole bunch of like stones with like bars running through it, and it's basically like an abacus, but with like multiple rows, so you can count like a shitload of stuff on it.
Amazing.
Yeah. So you just look at stuff, and then you just like flick the stones like to the side, like for how many things they are. And then it's like you see like the little thing there at the top. You can like turn that, and then you can like take it to somebody and be like, "Yeah, I want that many of a thing." And then you don't need to take your feet out of your boots. It's really useful.
Amazing.
I know, right? I'm gonna like make all of the money.
Yeah, this is a really good business idea. You should really try and
man.
sell this shit.
It's great. Like, I can't wait.
He's only giving you tools that'll work while he's here. As soon as he leaves, they won't work anymore because he's a shit-a-doo-boo.
Oh, where is that voice coming from?
I think
It's like the wind.
What voice? Just
What
a snort.
dwarf? We've never had a dwarf. Come on, friends, let us go.
I like the way you guys think, but yeah, like seriously, I need to get going because I'm going to be in so much trouble.
Okay.
Good man.
I probably won't be able to come for like, I don't know, like a month or so, because I'm gonna like, yeah, I have like so much paperwork and stuff to do, but like after that, if you guys call, I'll be like, hey, you know what's up, and then like, please don't call me if there's any paladins around because I'm kind of tired of those guys. They're dicks.
Yeah, no worries. I think the paladins won't like us anyways.
Yeah. So then,
As long as we have Osric around, I'm fairly sure, like, all the paladins in the world already hate him. Well, that's pretty much all people, anyways.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But anyway, so I'm gonna leave now. So, and then he says that he's like starts stepping backwards, and he starts shimmering into like a curtain of fire, and then disappears. So, you gentlemen are at your campsite.
Well, that was successful, guys.
Should we heal the dwarf?
I suppose so.
Osric, make a death saving throw for me.
Ugh.
10 or higher. Any Constitution bonus?
Yep.
First one passes. Pick another one.
Yeah, I
Plus three.
suppose, Hans. Just splash some stuff on him.
Well, I have to go
Okay,
here.
hold
now.
on. I thought he's invisible. I don't know where he's gone.
Yep.
He's in the pit somewhere. Just splash.
You guys hear your voice of Osric as he comes to.
Oh. Wow. The demon. He actually hit me.
Yeah, that hurt a bit more than you thought, eh?
He just kept missing. I thought he was like just playing. I mean, how can you honestly keep missing? He's
This is why you should be careful when you speak smack, Osric.
just such a bad at being a demon. Trapped with mud-loving brother lovers for decades. I'm just so surprised.
Brother lovers, mother lovers.
Yep. Alright, so I guess that's where we'll end for this week.
Yay. Also, is the Apticus literally just an Apticus?
I don't know, I guess you'll have to use it and see if what it does.
Amazing.
You should choose it to keep track of how many times the dwarf insults us.
I don't.
I look at the Apticus and, like, how many rows does it have?
It will be
It's
a
got
real
like
test
5
of how high
rows.
it will go.
It's got like 5 rows of 20 bead.
I don't think this will be enough. I mean, I'll go through this a day.
I've never insulted you. You're my party.
I immediately start, like, tapping the Apticus like 3 times, counting it.
I just tell you the truth about all your shortcomings.
One more time.
This is really useful.
Well, I think I'm gonna now nap because we're back at our campsite. Are we at like the campsite that was by the river, or are we back by our actual cave?
No, by the river.
By the river. Well, I'm gonna get the fire going again because it's probably like it's
like burnt down.
eveningish now.
Yep. You guys are all a little bit sooty from the buildings you guys burnt down. But ashes singed. For the most part, you guys came through the fight without taking any injuries because peasant. All right.
Osric also did the most hand-to-hand killing.
Osric did do the most hand-to-hand killing.
2.
Who would have thought that you could deal 25 points of damage to like a level 2 fighter in 1 round of combat?
With 1 hit.
That's certainly a thing. Alrighty. So, thoughts, ideas, and suggestions. How did you guys like the most ineffectual demon ever?
I don't know, he smushed some people.
I made him
seemed
cry.
pretty cool.
He gave us some stuff.
I mean, that was great.
Yeah, that's major plus points.
I should get plus points for making an entity doubt itself and cry.
To be fair, he already didn't have like really good morale from the get-go. He's very new at this.
But I should get more.
I don't know if you can tell, but he's essentially the equivalent of like a demonic child. He's just like, oh no, it's so mean.
That was funny.
You made a child cry.
Yes, you made a demon baby cry, you monster.
Yeah, all I did was make some childs burn.
Poor place. All burned to the ground. You're an awful person, Hippo.
Well, there's no evidence that it ever existed now, so... Oh well.
Look, I'm just saying that it's funny to me that you guys decided to just burn the place down. Literally.
Well, we are bad guys, so...
No, I just thought, like, you know, when you guys were like, yeah, we're gonna go break over the statue, I was like, yay, demon combat! And then it was like, no, peasant combat.
That was the plan, and then we're like, wait, but we don't have to do that, because we're not good guys.
I have no idea. Yeah, that was interesting. Definitely interesting. Poor inbred peoples. They just wanted to not be inbred and alive. So, thoughts, ideas, suggestions?
No, that was good. I enjoyed it. It was a nice little detour.
Detour? Oh my god, this is hilarious. I can't believe you guys burnt all the babies. You're monsters.
More horrible inbred babies.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Literally evil.